The Bears have a ton of young talent on this roster that they gained over the years through the last couple of years in the draft, and now they're going to want to retain a lot of them. No, I'm not saying that we're re-signing Caleb Williams to an extension today. He needs to prove that, and we still have plenty of time as he has 4 years left on that rookie contract. But Poles has done a lot of drafts now, and his first draft class is starting to come up on the end of their contracts, and we want to make sure that we lock them in for their prime. And Jaquan Brisker is someone that I want to see Poles extend sooner than later. Also, some big injury news, positive injury news for the Bears entering week 5 that you guys don't want to miss. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Now, before we begin today's video, hit that like button if you want the Bears to extend safety Jaquan Brisker, along with commenting in the comment section below what you'd pay him on an extension. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. Help us to 18,750 before tomorrow's start at kickoff. We are less than 120 away, and I know you guys can help me out. So let's just jump into this. Jaquan Brisker, in my personal opinion, needs an extension very soon. He is having a heck of a season so far for the Chicago Bears and has had a heck of a career so far entering his third season in the NFL. The third-year man out of Penn State was Poles' second pick ever, and to be honest, he's one of my favorites, and I'm sure he's a lot of yours too. Plays hard, gives 100% every play, but also has a lot of swagger and brings character to this Bears defense. The 6'1", 200-pound safety is an absolute machine when on the field. Let's break down his career real quick. In 34 games with the Chicago Bears, he has 244 tackles, 159 of them being solo, 11 tackles for loss, 8 quarterback hits, 6 total sacks. He was the Bears sack leader with 4 in 2022, which was also his rookie season. 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 12 pass deflections, 9 coming last season, and 3 interceptions, 1 per year. Already has his 1 and could have had 2 if he didn't step out of bounds. Very impressive in both his full seasons. He's played, again, 100-plus tackles and is well on pace for that. Also had a huge jump from 2 pass deflections his rookie year to 9 last year in 2023. And 2023 was just a special year for this guy. 15 total games, missed 2 games due to a hamstring injury, 105 total tackles, 66 of them being solo, 3 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, those 9 pass deflections, and 1 interception. All career highs in every single category, and he's already on pace to crush them from this year. So far in 4 games, 35 total tackles, 12 of them being last week alone, 20 total solo, 3 tackles for loss, on pace for 13 total as a safety. Keep that in mind. 1 quarterback hit, 1 sack, 1 pass deflection, and 1 interception. Could have been 2 if he didn't step out of bounds. Dude is just flat out balling right now. And if we extend him right now, he is not the best safety in the league, but arguably a top 10. And we won't have to pay him the absolute top dollar, but we'll still get top performance out of him. He's not going to be making $21.5 million like Antonio Winfield Jr. in Tampa Bay, which is absolutely insane for a safety, though he is a very good player. Jaquan Brisker hasn't exactly earned that yet and still has another year left on his rookie contract. So we technically don't have to worry about him, but you give him a money offer now, kind of like Scottie Pippen did in the Bulls. A young kid, you give him money now. He still has time later in his career to get that max money. I would do a 3-year, $35 million contract extension now. So at the end of this contract, he'll be 26. He gets 3 years. He's 29 at the end of that one, still in the prime of his career. Look at Kevin Byard. He's 31 and still doing a great job. Then he can go out and get max money. But also, he will still put up similar numbers, even making that. He loves the city of Chicago. He plays 100%. He's only gotten better, and he's only 25 years old right now. Pay him now. Give him a lot more than he's making now. He's on his rookie contract. He's not making much. But put a ton of incentives in there to keep him happy so you're still giving him top money. But overall, just a really good player to have. It sets a tone that you're signing within. You're signing your guys that you drafted the long-term contracts, and it makes them feel good. Kyler Gordon could follow. Guys are just going to start playing at a higher level. You're going to have Javon Dexter Sr. in a couple years, but pay your draft picks now. Your first draft class, extend them, It'll make everybody a lot happier in a very, very high vibing locker room. Now let's go into the injury report. One of the shorter injury reports that we've seen over the last couple of weeks for the Chicago Bears, and I'm pretty pumped about it. So as you can see on the screen, and this one you can actually see, I don't know what happened last time, by the way, guys, but thank you for calling that out. Right now, the Bears injury list, not as long as you think and not as bad as you think either. Zach Pickens, I don't know why this guy isn't just on IR at this point. He's out again with that groin injury. Terrell Smith, our safety, also out with that hip injury that he sustained against the Colts. He won't be playing. DeAndre Carter, our wide receiver, dealing with a ribs injury, has been limited the last 2 days, so he's looking positive. It's going to come down to a pain tolerance thing, according to Matt Eberflus. Tevin Jenkins, same deal. If he's able to play, if he's comfortable to play, he will, but his ribs, it depends on how they are doing. Javon Dexter Sr. had a hip injury, but he was full on Friday. I expect him to play. Cole Kmet, knee injury, was full the last 2 days. He'll be playing. Mercedes Lewis, 40 years old. He does not need to practice. He knows how to play the game of football. And Montez Sweat with that ankle was a full again. He will be playing this upcoming Sunday. I mean, what more do you want? You're going to have Mercedes Lewis sitting out, but I honestly don't want Tevin Jenkins to play. I'd rather him heal up. He's another guy that's in a contract year right now. He was a part of Ryan Pace's last draft class, and when healthy, he can play. And I did a video about that. Ryan Poles is currently looking at some other guards. If we can move Tevin Jenkins back to right guard, where he had an 81.2 grade last year, one of the best right guards, was a Pro Bowl snub. I don't know why they moved him to left guard. Drives me absolutely insane. But I'm not the coaches. I don't make the decisions. I'm just a guy on YouTube that talks about the Chicago Bears, my personal opinions. But I would move him back there. Let him rest up, though. Let Matt Pryor in there. Give Karan Amagaji some reps at guard, because who knows? Matt Pryor's not going to be here. Nate Davis, you can release after next season. If Karan Amagaji does good, you re-sign Tevin Jenkins, and then everybody's happy. You have a good offensive line. You can focus on center. You can focus on left tackle in the draft. But I'm not too sure about that. But let's just say Tevin Jenkins doesn't play. I'm okay with that. Carolina has a terrible pass rush defense, a terrible rush defense. It's okay. This is the time to heal up, because we have a lot stronger opponents coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I'd rather the Bears be healthy than be banged up. Also, Montez Sweat, he seems to be injured every week, but then he goes out and does phenomenal. So I'm not worried about it. But I'm excited for this defense because everyone's healthy, and that's what's keeping us in games. Also, this offense, Keenan Allen wasn't on there. Roma Dunze's knee, what happened there? He healed up super quick. So overall, guys, not too worried about the injury report, and you guys shouldn't be either. Now, before we get more into today's show, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Authentico, a Chicago-based startup, family-owned, makes their organic tequila in Guadalajara, Mexico. No additives, 100% USDA-approved organic. This stuff is fantastic. And if you are out about ready to go and maybe getting some drinks for tonight, because this is Saturday morning when this was recorded, and it's a Saturday night and it's still warm out and beautiful, go out and get some Authentico if you love some tequila. On top of that, too, if you want to have a good drink during game day, make a Paloma, make it orange, and absolutely put some Authentico in it. You guys will enjoy it. Link in the description now to find Authentico near you. And our final segment of the day is Fantasy on the Fly with our good friend Dan Richmond.
Hello and welcome to Fantasy on the Fly. The Bears offense is starting to click. Last 2 weeks, the wide receivers have been playing better. 2 weeks ago, Roma Dunze had a great game. Last week, DJ Moore caught his first touchdown of the season. This week, I believe it's going to be Keenan Allen's turn. Keenan Allen came back last week after missing 2 games with a heel injury. The Carolina Panthers, not a great pass D. They allow almost 210 yards in the air. I like Keenan Allen this week. Sam Darnold is leading the Minnesota Vikings to a 4-0 record so far. Darnold, tough matchup this week against his former team, the New York Jets. But I believe Darnold is going to shine in London this week. Darnold has Jordan Addison back. Addison had a touchdown last week. He has Justin Jefferson, who's the best wide receiver in all of football this week. Hey, don't think about it. If you have Sam Darnold, you got to play him. And this is Fantasy on the Fly.
But bear down as always, baby. It's game day tomorrow. I'm excited about it. You're excited about it. We're all excited about it. Bears can go 3-2 entering the London game against and still winless Jacksonville Jaguars team. I am excited for this game. I feel like we got things going. I want to see the offense move the ball more. I want to see things going. Also, might have a live stream tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. But please have a great Saturday. Make smart decisions. If you're drinking, don't drive. Get an Uber. Please do that for me. Do that for you. Do it for everybody. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. Like, subscribe, comment below, and thank you as always. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in, and bear down, baby.